Here's some Daft Punk to get us started. We are live now. I do have the little night vision webcam up right now, but let's go ahead and pause that so we don't get a copyright infringement on YouTube or anything. Anyways, we are in the soup tonight, 1/16th mile visibility off the coast of Honolulu again, just to the south. We're going to be bombing Barking Sands Airport, just off to the northwest. Without further ado, we're packing 2 Harms, 2 JMs, and 2 Mark 83s. I think I'm going to go ahead and get us airborne. It's going to be a full burners, case 3 departure at launch. We are airborne. Keep this climb up. We're not really going to do a standard departure. Might be a night approach when we get back. We'll have to see. I'm going to keep this climb up and go direct. Oops, we don't want to do that. We're going to go a couple waypoints.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, appreciate it. Holy cow. That's sniper. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Oh, the HUD to work? Huh. Let's see. My bad. You got my attention with that. Sorry about that. I'm bad at checking chat. The only thing I could think of is possibly the brightness knob right there. When it goes all the way down. Either that or, Granny, you do have these little HUD reject things, which that's like, it essentially takes off non-pertinent information off the HUD. I usually just keep mine on normal though.
I feel the need.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Should be a fairly quick flight over to Barking Sands. I'm expecting things to start getting interesting in no more than 10 minutes. There you go ahead and go minimum burner. Thinking, yeah, everything should be controlled right in there though. Trying to think what else it could be. That is weird though if the HUD isn't working. We're expecting to have about 13,000 pounds when we get there. And I'm going to go ahead and go to air to ground mode. We're already switched his arm. Switch on over to target of opportunity. I tried to scroll it and it doesn't work. It stays in one spot. Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of that one before. Darn. Usually I can help with the superbug and whatnot, but yeah, I think I've been flying this thing for almost a decade now, so yeah, I'm trying to think what that could be. And everything else works, like the scroll would work on there, or another switch, for example. I'm wondering. About 100 miles to go to the airport. The SAM site is actually slightly between the airport. It is close to the airport, but we're probably about 100 miles right now. I'm expecting to see a radar spike, or RWR spike, excuse me, before we get to 80 miles. One quick way you can always do off the top of your head how quick you're going to make it there is if you move this decimal place over once on your Machometer. That will tell you roughly how many nautical miles per minute you're going. So we should be seeing something in about 2 minutes. In fact, I'll start my timer, see if we can time that correctly. I'm just using about 8 miles a minute times 2, and that would get us to about 80 miles. So within the next 2 minutes, we should see something. Huh. Is it the default F-18 that you're using or the Superbug? It's been a while since I've been in the default one. Granted, it would work the same way in a Legacy Hornet, but yeah, I don't know if the default one has a scroll brightness. You do have a hue adjuster too. In real life, the Hornet just displays green on the HUD. It does not actually display red or those other colors, so I tend to just keep mine there for immersion. See, I'm about 45 seconds from the game making a liar out of me. Passing through Angels 24. It might be hiding behind a mountain though. Oh, nope. Right, a minute 45 seconds. Spike Sam, 12 o'clock. Just before we got to 80 miles. We go ahead and lock him up. So we need to enable our Superbug controls. Talent 310 Magnum. And there goes that. It's like a $300,000 missile right there. I do think though. Oh yeah. Need to turn on my tones. There we go. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, just catching up on chat. The one that I'm flying is the VRS Superbug with TAC Pack, which is essentially it adds like a whole new game to FSX almost. But yeah, it's about $70 in total. Talent 310 Magnum. Get rid of this other arm. There goes $600,000 worth of ordnance. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my JDAM ready. Granted, I did fly the Legacy Hornet though for a while in FSX when I was on the Blues for a bit. You know, a couple ASL. And that is weird though if the HUD isn't showing up on there. Just had someone join. I don't know if they're going to stick around for too long once they find out it's 1/16 mile visibility. Can check up on our harm though, or one of them. I'm heading west. I should actually go to Angels 36, but I think I'm going to top off here. Let's see. This one has not even started its descent yet. Let's see. This one started. This one's rocket motor is already burnt out. Oh dang, why is that? Oh, this one's found something. Probably an active radar site down there. That's pretty much the only thing that this missile locks onto is active radar sites. Ooh, okay. Talent 310 hits in target area. Additional targets remaining. No worries. That. And increase our speed. The 310 is nose cold. Yeah, there's a little beach Barron in here. Lob these J-dams at it. The reasons I was picking up some speed. Talent 310, bomb's gone. Gonna drop these dumb bombs. On the same spot we picked up that original mud spike from the harm. Talent 310, bomb's gone. Back some power. The 310 is RTD at this time. We are Winchester. These J-dams have a much flatter trajectory. Talent 310, ground target's destroyed. Here's the other two. There it is. The 310 hits some target area. Probably got about maybe 15 more minutes of daylight or so. Actually gonna pick up our speed again. We got the gas to burn. I might go intercept the tanker though, just for the fun of it. There we go. Through about maybe $3,700 worth of no. $370,000 worth of bomb at the target today. Just judging if the JDAMs are about $300,000. Or no, that would be about 600. Yeah, $670,000. Almost the better part of $1 million. Or over $500,000 a bomb was dropped. Or missile, I should say. That was the most expensive thing that was shot. There's that beach Barron. Is not said anything. A little bit cold in my room. Let's turn on my space heater. Turn that knob for immersion. It's a pretty short flight back though. We're only about 100 miles and we're doing about 12 nautical miles a minute, so less than a 10-minute flight before we're over the ship. We do have quite a bit better visibility up here. Yeah, I can test my skill in there. It's been a long time since I've flown a default Hornet. And there's our friendly tanker out there. No, that's going to be the Beach Barron. He's at Angels 1.1 Mach. Hope he doesn't hit any mountains. As long as he hangs out, it doesn't go to the north, he should be good. He needs to get at some altitude though. I'm going to switch on over to air, see if we can't run an intercept on him. There's the tanker out there. There's our friendly tanker, Angel 6.5 Mach. The suit gets up above 5,000, that's where the visibility starts to clear up. Going 1.4 Mach. But yeah, if you're really into Hornets and whatnot, this is obviously the default one is supposed to be a regular Legacy Hornet. This is a Super Hornet that's being simulated in this with the Superbug. But it's this is almost like the PMDG of fighters, I guess, if you will. If you're familiar with that jet. We're only 45 miles out from him, doing about 14 miles a minute. Should be there in a jiffy. It's doing 0.3 Mach now, which is good. I'm going to have to descend to keep radar contact with him. So the default Hornet though too, it has a lot of the same radar stuff. Obviously it doesn't work with the HUD or anything, I know, but it's a lot of the symbology is the same. Granted, this one has range while scan, track while scan, visual scan, and then even the gun acquisition mode and stuff like that. But granted, I'm just using these numbers up here. That's how many bars, the steps up and step down of your radar that you want. So that's how wide of an angle that you're going to get. Like a 1-bar scan is very narrow, whereas a 6-bar scan is pretty wide. And then that's obviously how far back and forth it's sweeping. So it's sweeping 140 degrees. Up here is your radar memory time. That's how much time your radar is going to remember something if it does lose it. Let's see. Obviously silent right there if we want to put it in standby mode. And then that's how many nautical miles in front of you that you're searching. He's almost to 5,000. He might be hanging out at 4 though. Now that we're getting into this lower and thicker air, we're starting to decelerate a little bit. How's our gas? 7.9. We got plenty of gas. I probably should have made the cloud cover a little bit lower. He'd be out of the soup if he would just go up about 500 more feet, it looks like. I gotcha. This is the one that I paid $70 for like about 10 years ago, and I've been, granted, there's been a lot of improvements. You know, they updated it quite a bit and everything. Yeah, the main reason I don't fly DCS, I guess, is nothing against the game or anything. It's a great sim as well, but FSX is like the Walmart of flight sims, I guess. Like it doesn't do any one thing particularly like the best, you know, but you can still, it's your one-stop shop for like a Walmart. I can go and get a suit, change my tires, get my oil done, you know, like go grocery shopping. And like at FSX, even though I pretty much stay just in the Superhornet corner, it still is a platform where, like, just like right now, we're about to intercept a beach Barron, which is kind of cool. So he's going to be at 0.3 Mach, which is pretty slow compared to us, but I think we can slow down enough. Here, I can see his strobe right there. There we go. Start getting a visual here in a second. Having to approach extra slow. There he is. Oh, he paused. I can still hear him. He paused right on the form up. Or join up. Oh, wow. He was right underneath us. Back to him.
Bingo. Bingo.
There he is. That sun helped me out there a little bit. Oh, no, wait. Saw him for a second there. He might have disappeared, though. Left the game. Alright, 2 on. 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 2 on broad radar sweep, seeing if I can't find them. Yeah, 80 knots. Oh yeah, he's slow. I'm just gonna, usually you don't want to do what I'm doing, which is approaching directly from someone 6 o'clock, because that could definitely be interpreted as a threat. But I'm gonna do this just to maintain radar, visualization with them, then push out to left wing once I can get with them. Holy cow. A lot slower than I was anticipating. Should have been watching that V sub C more closely. It's funny you made it this high up, but you can, yeah, it's just a few hundred feet more, or a few hundred feet higher than the out of the soup. Got 3.2 fuel, so I'm gonna attempt this intercept, and we gotta get some gas. Oh, my bad, just catching up on chat. This is a X52 Pro, which is I'm a pretty big fan of them. They're I've been using them for a while. Gone through like 2 other sticks before this one, but they're pretty darn good, I think. A lot of people give them flack, but the thing is, I don't have room for like rudder pedals and things like that, so I think it's probably one of the better sticks that offers twist and oh, come on. Barely lightweight enough to do that with them. I actually really like the Beach Barons. Nice little twin engine props, but I'm gonna give him a wing wave. Oh, I guess he paused for a second. There he is back there. I just can see him in the rear view, but we'll give him a little wing wave and get on out of here. There's some flares. Hopefully we didn't hurt him with those. Anyways, we're at 2.7 fuel. That's pretty darn low. But I think I'm gonna get some gas real quick from the tanker, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a case 3 recovery. Go ahead and get the tanker with his drogue out. Go ahead and go nose cold. And back to nav mode. Go ahead and tune into the tanker. He's on 17 Yankee. There we go. ME-262 cannon. I wonder if he was in a ME-262. Probably gonna be fuel low here in a second. No big deal though. I am currently on the VFA 115 TAC Pack with Weapons server. That's pretty much the server I always stick around in. And that's my group. Tonight's a solo flight. We a lot of times have co-op flights where there's several of us in Superbugs. But I try to get one stream up every Saturday, so
fuel low.
There it is. Fuel
low.
low, master caution. Talent 310, fuel low. Like I said, no big deal though. That tanker's coming towards us now. Should be there in a jiffy. There's our needles. We're not going to be using those yet though. Go ahead and turn that off. Yeah, as you can see, it's a lot more in-depth than the default Hornet. The Superbug is. There's 8 miles. Oh man, I think you left. No, the Beach Baron is still in. I'm gonna take a lag pursuit on this tanker. There he is. Bit of an overshoot there. A little bit of a shadow glitch going on, it looks like. Talent 310 is switches safe, nose cold, looking for. Actually, no, we'll just ask for 6K. gonna go ahead and start getting our drink on. Talent 310 receiving fuel. Now that we're in a turn, though, we can have a little bit of fun disconnecting. Sloppy connection, but I think, yep, we're receiving fuel. We're gonna back out. You actually don't want to keep the Superhornet upside down for too long, more than like 45 seconds or so. It's always fun to get an invert refuel in. You actually make connection before it looks like you do, and because obviously the basket comes through the canopy, so actually right about, oops, now I'm all over the place. Right about there right about there maybe is where it's actually connecting. In real life, as long as you're past that point, you got slack on the hose. Then you're gonna get gas from it. We're just gonna go up to 8,000 pounds of gas, so that's maximum trap weight. Superhornet, at least in a slick configuration like we're in now. You get about every 30 seconds, about 1,000 pounds. So we probably got about a minute more on the hose. I'm all over the place. We're feeling better upside down, I feel like. Just gonna be going back to the right, it looks like, a little bit. Jeez, what is with me tonight? I'm not usually this unstable. There's 7.8, 7.9. There's 8.0. Talent 310 is disconnecting. And if you're waiting to get gas, you're on the inboard side of the turn typically, and if you've already gotten gas, you go to the outboard side. But granted, we're not waiting on anyone else. We're just going to say goodbye to them. Granted, the tanker is AI though. But a little wing wave and right about the flare for them. So now for the fun part, we're going to be landing on the Reagan. Make this my commencing altitude. Raise up a little bit more. Just going to take a lazy turn around this way and commence on the inboard side of that. We're only 5 miles from the ship right now. Here's our target that we bombed way out there. Talent 310 is commencing state 7.8. Talent 310 Needles, 10 miles. Fly up, fly left. Using an expected final bearing of 161. Might be going up here. Might be getting lower. I'm just using a CV1 approach. That's where essentially we go to 1200 feet, and then we're gonna intercept the glide slope right around 3 miles. Talent 310 is 5 miles down to dirty. That far. There's glide slope. So the ship's going 30 knots, so I'm putting a little bit of lead on it, on the heading bug. The closer I get though, the less lead. So I don't have to think about it later. I know I'm not going to see the ball, so Talent 310 Rhino Clara 7.6 manual. And on glide slope on center line. Probably slightly low right now. quad deck. It's a 3-wire. There's a green deck. Oh, this is, my bad, just catching up on chat. This is going to be a Steam version. I started with boxed a long time ago, though. But yeah, I switched to Steam maybe like 3 years ago or so, or maybe 2 years, I want to say. But yeah, I was playing boxed for forever. But yeah, I've since switched over to Steam. Just because there's more players available. Like these streams, I always do them in the unpassworded server and whatnot, you know. But yeah, that's TacPack for you. Appreciate you following and subscribing. I really appreciate that, man. I'm going to end the this particular stream right now, but I'll be right back up with a. I'm gonna reset the server if that's all right, so that way we got a little bit better visibility. And then we should be back up. Yeah, and I'll be streaming, and I probably won't record the next one. But yeah, for those who are going to be catching this on YouTube, and by the way, I got that YouTube channel. If that's where I archive all my videos and whatnot, if you want to check that out. And we got different playlists for co-op flights and stuff where we have to shoot at people and stuff. But anyways, yeah, as always, appreciate anyone tuning in, and as always, happy flying until next time.